Today on BRS TV, we have the first video in a new series on owning a saltwater aquarium. Most of us have owned or thought about owning some type of aquarium in our lives. Might be as simple as a single betta as a kid or a small freshwater tank. Easy little tanks like this are a nice way to add interest to any room. This often inspires a desire to have something a bit larger or with some more color. African cichlids are a nice way to add some color to any tank. Discus tanks are another popular option. Maybe you've even considered adding a koi pond to your landscaping. From the smallest tank to the largest pond, all of these things make for a great hobby, as well as a nice way to add a piece of living art to your home. While all of these options are fun, there's really nothing quite like setting up a saltwater tank and recreating an ocean habitat right here in your living room, kitchen, or even office. Beyond the obvious incredible colors saltwater fish present, the great thing about saltwater tanks is they can be as easy or as complex as you want them to be. For instance, a simple fish-only tank like this one really doesn't require any more effort than most freshwater tanks. Really, the maintenance steps are about the same. Feed them, water changes, and clean the glass as needed. The primary difference is just the salt in the water. There's a ton of fancy equipment you can buy which may make it seem complex, but at the end of the day, all this stuff is really just designed to make things easier. You can have a tremendous amount of success with simple water changes and good feeding habits. The really great thing about saltwater is the progression path of the hobby and the incredible things you can do with the tank. There are so many things you can do with a saltwater tank like this. The fish are just the beginning. You can actually create an entire ocean reef right in your home. This means you can watch really cool natural behavior like clownfish hosting, possibly even pairing up and protecting their eggs. You can watch the natural relationship between some species like gobies and pistol shrimp. In this case, the shrimp and goby live together. The shrimp maintains their home, while the goby protects them both from predators. The Pom Pom Crab is another really cool critter to watch. This crab actually carries around 2 anemones in his claws to help capture food and possibly as a defense mechanism. If something happens to one of them, the crab is capable of splitting one into 2. There's really almost no end to the types of crabs, snails, and other little critters you can house in the tank, and we haven't even mentioned corals yet. With the addition of live coral, you can really create a living reef in your home. Easy to keep corals like these can be kept in almost any tank, and you can move on to more advanced species as you progress through the hobby. Even outside of that, there are some fun things to do, like raise those clown eggs I mentioned into actual baby fish, grow and propagate corals, or create a species-only environment like a seahorse tank. At the end of the day, owning a saltwater tank is not only a nice way to add something unique and interesting to your home or office, but can also be a really cool hobby as well. Other videos in this series will help you select the right tank for you, cover common equipment involved, as well as the steps required to set up the tank properly. That wraps up today's episode. If you'd like to be notified when new episodes come out, hit the YouTube subscribe button below or visit bulkreefsupply.com and sign up for our newsletter. Thank you for watching BRS TV.